Since the announcement of a new cinematic universe for DC, many fans have debated about who will play the most important character of the franchise. Batman, who has made billions in revenue to DC and Warner across all media types and merchandise. Therefore, any major decision to be made about the character must be strategic in order not to disappoint and fail. In 2022, Matt Reeves and the fan-doubted Robert Pattinson delivered one of the best, if not the best, Batman film ever done, which became a massive success in the box office and the critic. But even though there's still a Part 2 coming in 2027, James Gunn has confirmed that Robert Pattinson's Batman will not be part of the DCU, as well as he announced the brand new film, The Brave and the Bold, which will introduce us to the Batman of this universe. However, as no one has been confirmed yet to play Bruce in the DCU, there are tons and tons of fan casts going viral on social media, and today we are analyzing each of them. The most popular proposals to play the role are Mann and Brandon Sklenar, both of them sharing high similarities to Bruce Wayne's aura and facial features. However, only Brandon has been vocal in this situation.
The Batman film.
Yeah.
And there's talk about possibly you maybe putting the cowl and cape on?
I mean, that would be a dream, wouldn't it?
Expressing his love towards the character.
It's been my favorite comic book since I was a child, and it's like secretly been my forever dream to be Batman. Like, that's not something you want to like say too much, you know?
As well as he has been followed by David Corenswet, the current Superman, on Instagram. Brandon also announced some months ago that he was preparing for a big role coming up, something that fans took as subtle confirmation of him playing Batman. His long trajectory might get him the role, but as of today, nothing is 100% confirmed. On the other hand, Mann, a much less known actor, made its debut in 2023 in the black comedy Ex-Husbands, and ever since he has only been in 3 more productions. He became a fan favorite due to his physical likeness to the character being the only support most of the fan cast take into account. As we know, James Cameron is casting non-A-list actors for the big roles, as we could see him casting David as Superman or Tom Rhys-Harris for the role of Clayface. Hence, it is not that crazy to think he might be an option after all those viral fan casts. Among other options, Jensen Ackles has been also proposed to play the Bat. He has voiced him in different animated movies since 2010, and even though he is not similar to the Bruce on the comics, he is the most similar fan runner to Robert Pattinson's Batman. Speaking of physical appearance, Ackles also has a long trajectory on the industry, therefore he can absolutely give a really good performance as Bruce. However, some fans think he's too old to play the role, as he is currently 47 years old, which in my opinion is not that important. And most of all, considering the movie is a father and son story between Bruce and Damian, then it will make no sense for Bruce to be played by a relatively young man. Another fan favorite is Ritchson, who also has expressed publicly his interest in playing the character. Some fans believe he would make an excellent Batman thanks to his imposing physique, but he'd fail to make a Bruce Wayne due to his lack of charming. Indeed, he is the only one that has been confirmed to have been in talks with James. It has been publicly denied that he is playing the Bat. Now, a crazier and not so popular theory suggests that Robert Pattinson will reprise his role as Batman in the DCU, despite his former films not being part of the universe itself. Let me explain. In this case, the universe of Matt Reeves would be an alternate timeline to the DCU with a different story and setting, but the same character. As it happens in animated films, Bruce is still the same Bruce, but with different stories and different timelines. It sounds crazy, but in my opinion, it can work. This could avoid the confusion and conflict of having 2 different Batmans playing on theaters at the same time. It was suggested that Henry Cavill might come back to DC, but this time to play Superman's soulmate, as James Gunn said, that he is open to cast Cavill in the DCU. But more than something likely to happen, it is more of fan delusion. But now, tell me, what are your proposals to play this iconic hero? Subscribe and share. This way, you help me grow.